What's up, y'all? Peace and much love, peace and power, peace and abundance, peace and blessings. To all you guys who clicked on tonight's video, be sure to drop this video a like, help me get this out into the algorithm. Y'all know how it is. Be sure to go ahead and drop some comments once you get to the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think. And without further ado, tonight's topic is all about honoring the ancestors. And before you proceed any further than this, pause the video if you like and continue with an open mind and an open heart. All right. So honoring the ancestors. Why is that such a sacred ritual to initiate within yourself? Why is it so important to honor the ones who walked this earth before you? Well, I'll explain to you guys why, to the best of my ability, because I'm not perfect and this is all off the top of the head. Y'all already know me. I don't write down notes. I just speak from the heart, speak from the soul, baby. That's how we do. So the reason why our ancestors deserve so much respect is because when they walked this earth, in their time, which was just long ago. That's all I know is that it was long ago. It's because what they saw would happen to us, to future generations. They basically already foresaw the trials, the tribulations, the roads some of us would go down, the mistakes some of us would make. And I know that may sound crazy because they're like, how, how would you possibly know that? And it's because if you guys look and pay attention to the way of living, even in some cultural tribes today, the way they live, they still have a traditional family setup. Now, sure, of course, they may not have clothing, grocery stores and all that, and that's because they don't value that. That doesn't bring them value. That doesn't connect them with the earth, with Mother Nature. That doesn't connect them with their ancestors, right? That doesn't connect them to the universe, right? These things don't give them knowledge. They obtained the knowledge that they did because they understood that there's simply nothing more than infinite energy beings who are just experiencing what it's like to be human. So they knew they were going to make mistakes, right? They knew they were going to make many mistakes. And one of them was allowing the enemy to come over here thinking that they were going to be friendly and they wanted to seek knowledge, when in reality, they just wanted to take control. And that's what's going on today. And that's why it's so important, man, that you guys, not just listen to people like me and the things I talk about, but proceed with having conversations like these with an open mind, honoring the people in your family who walked this land before you, right? Because they went through things. They foresaw the future of future generations to come. They knew that we would go through these things, man. That's why so many people today are talking about the chosen ones, right? The people who are aware of things like semen retention, even though to some people it may sound goofy, placebo. Well, we're not worried about them, all right? You need to be worried about you and what you got going on, because you're the only one who can get yourself out of the situation that you're in, man. But see, when you walk around with a weak mentality, a weak mindset, saying that you can't do this, you can't do that, you're right. Because the man who says that he can't and the man who says that he can't and can. The man who says either one of those is correct. But see, it's up to you. Your ancestors, man, my ancestors, they put in so much work, so much effort to keep the traditional family values alive, to keep their families connected with the earth, to stay in tune and in touch with their spiritual ancestors, right? Right? They're their spiritual guides. There's a few different terms that you can roll with, but basically our ancestors and their ancestors and their ancestors before them. These things were all connected, which is why when we think about things like retention, when we think about specific cultural, belief systems and the way that they approach life, that's why it tends to resonate with some people, because something within you is telling you and letting you know that the way I'm living isn't right. The choices that I'm making aren't right. The way that I'm thinking isn't right. And when you try to approach these things, like I said, with an open mind and an open heart, and you understand that you're going to make mistakes, when you understand that your ancestors made mistakes, when you understand that your ancestors walked this earth, right, full of unconditional love, they were compassionate with nature, They were compassionate with themselves, with others. When you understood that all these different tribes all over the different world, all these different countries were connected. They were all on one accord. They all had one universal truth. That same truth lies dormant within you, man, but you have to awaken to it. You gotta want it, man. That's why I'm enlightened as I am. Not to say I'm some guru, I know it all, because trust me, I don't. I don't. But see, I'm connected and I'm in touch with them, where I can feel the emotions that start to come up when I talk about this stuff, man, because I realize how important it is, right? I understand that it's up to me to break these generational traumas and curses, if you want to call it that, but more or less generational traumas and stuff that tend to get passed down from generation to generation, right? These karmic bonds that you may have with certain individuals who aren't on the same paradigm as you, right? When you guys tend to feel so disconnected, right? Instead of being connected with the true source, that source light within you, your soul, your higher self, which is basically the same thing, just a different term, you'll realize, you know what? My ancestors weren't perfect, but they were connected with the earth. They were connected with the one true source. They were connected with the Most High, baby. Right? And they realized, you know what? We have to do everything we can to protect our youth, to protect our children, to make sure and ensure that future generations won't fall victim to the enemy, right? To the plagues that they bring, that they create, right? To the diseases and to all these things that they use to try to get you to abide by what they want, the agenda that they got rolling out. And you guys see it, man. It's all around you. It's all around you, right? But you don't have to let it break and tear you down and let it keep you down, because that's what the enemy wants. As soon as they knock you down, they're hoping you stay down. Start honoring your ancestors, guys. Start showing gratitude for the battles that they fought, right? Because they did it for you, man. They did it for you. They did it for your future family, for your future family's family, and so on and so on. Right? Right now, it starts with you. It starts with you, man. You can do it. I swear to you, you can, man. It's hard, I know. All right, I went through it myself, guys. That's why I'm able to come on here and explain this too. Just like a lot of other guys say, yeah, I wouldn't be coming on here if I didn't live through this already. If I didn't realize this, if I did not realize this at some point in my life, then I have no business being on here, man, telling you guys anything about this. But see, that's why I'm able to. That's why I'm able to say this off the top of the dome, because it's not just coming off my brain and what I'm trying to figure out to say. It's because I had these curses within myself. I had that hatred within my own heart. I had plagued my own mind. I had gave up on my own self. And it ended up leading me down the path to dishonoring my ancestors by spilling my seed, by giving away the thing that gives me life, by giving away and wasting the thing that can allow me to give life to a woman who would bring forth the life that we both created together. And semen retention just isn't about a religious, it's not all about a religious aspect or anything like that, man. It's about using it, which is a tool to better yourself, to become the man you need to be, to break the generational curses and traumas within your own family lineage, so that you can start something brand new, right? So that you can defend your birthright, which is freedom, peace of mind, clarity. Because our ancestors fought for these things, man, right? They lost their own families that they had during them times to defend future generations, us. We got to do better, guys. And not to say any of y'all are messing up, but for anybody who comes across this video, man, which is why I encourage you guys to share it. All right, don't share it for me, share it because people out there need to hear this, man. Right? It's up to us. It's up to guys in my age range, my age group. Shoot, the majority of you guys who watch me about, according to the YouTube analytics, like 25 to, man, I think 40, 45, and that's incredible. I figured I'd be getting to some of the younger guys, which is upsetting, man, because they're the main ones who need to hear this. But like I said, man, share the video, guys. Get this message out here, not for me, not for the sake of getting more views and subscribers. Do this because this message needs to be given to someone who needs to hear it, who deals with these things and they can't figure out why they're going through it. They can't figure out why life is so hard, why it's tough, why they keep making the same mistakes, why they're stuck in the same toxic patterns. Right? It's up to you, man. And for anybody who is feeling lost or confused on this journey, I promise you, bro, you're not alone, man. Really, you're not. You ain't the only one. Right? I'm here for you guys, man, at all times. I was born a soldier, man. I was born an inquisitive soul, rebellious spirit. I'll die before I give up my freedom to any joker around here, the enemy included. And if you guys can approach life with that mindset, that mentality, and let them know that your heart will never stop beating to them, it'll only beat for your family, for your ancestors, for your future family, for the family you still have right now. Cherish that. Cherish these precious moments of life, man, because at any moment it could be taken away from you. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video honoring the ancestors. All right. And with that being said, once again, you guys getting them likes up, help your boy out. Like I said, it's not for me anymore. It's never been about me. It's about y'all. It's about your family. It's about the future. Okay? Drop in the comments down below. Spread the love. Send some good energy out. Not for me, but just for anybody who needs to hear. And don't forget to hit that subscribe bell. And let's go ahead and start building up the family, man. All right? And with that being said, catch you guys in the next video. Peace and one love. One universal love. See y'all later.